And from what we've seen, there's some lovely buildings around here. In fact, the whole area is really, really nice. Designed to force the Scots to marry their young Queen Mary to Edward, the son and heir of Henry VIII. I think this is where the females were housed. And debtors' prison, this bit.
Just all the way to the rainbow's end. Just and we'll never turn our backs again.
Morning, folks. Well, we've actually managed to get out of the campsite because we have been properly getting wet and blown about, haven't we?
Yeah.
But we've come down to Jedburgh and we thought we'd have a quick look because we're parked up just over there. We're going to have a little walk around the shops and stuff. We thought we'd come and have a quick look at this Abbey. I think you can actually go in, out, like, round that way. But yeah, we thought we'd come and have a look while the rain's not here. But yeah, this is Jedburgh. And from what we've seen, there's some lovely buildings around here. In fact, the whole area is really, really nice. We haven't showed you around the campsite yet because it hasn't stopped raining. But, oh, there you go. Yeah, tickets for Friary. So you can go in there. You're standing on a gun platform raised in 1545 by a French force under General d'Es to defend Jedburgh against the English. The town and abbey had already suffered great damage in 1544 and 1545 during the campaign known as the Rough Wooing, designed to force the Scots to marry their young Queen Mary to Edward, the son and heir of Henry VIII. King David of Scotland founded this abbey in the 12th century with all these other buildings as well. That's the town hall, that one. And so here comes the rain again. Wow. Let's see if we can get a shot of that. Sorry if there's any crinkling with the coat, but there's not a lot we can do about that with this rain. Here it comes. But this is Abbey Street, this one. It's a really well kept place. Beautiful, in fact. And of course, we're coming into autumn now. Loads of autumn colours at our campsite, which we'll show you later and stuff. Lorna's up there with the dog. I'm getting soaked. It just hasn't stopped, guys. So, but I'm thinking you might be able to see it better from just the Jedburgh Abbey and the shop. You have to go in there and pay to, I don't know how much tickets are. Let's have a quick look. £7.50. It's certainly an impressive place. Wow. All the sitting up there. But we're here for a while, so we could come back when it's not raining. I'm not paying £7.50 to walk around in the rain. But let's go and have a look around the shops. And we'll catch up with you around there.
Look at this boys.
Oh, I'll just give him a chance, a little run around that little park. It's nice little park. Bit of a skate park.
House is up there.
Do you what, babe?
Mary Queen of Scots house.
What is?
Quarter of a mile.
Quarter of a mile. Mary Queen of Scots house. There's lots to see in this area. But you see the old Abbey's pretty imposing when it was here. We're going to go and put Chance back in the car for a while and then we're going to walk around the actual town itself. Because there's a jail and all sorts here. So, and we're going to basically, as we said, try and make the most of. It's actually stopped again now, so try and make the most of this while it's not raining. Those are car parks and stuff. There's even free Wi-Fi here. Apparently, according to that sign. I love all these sort of buildings there. While Lorna's sorting charts out, let's have a look at the menu, shall we? At the Carter's Rest. Here we go. There's your main, there you go. Not bad prices. Salmon, $14.95. Duck, $14.95. Sirloin steak, $22.95. You do a lunch menu as well. Yeah, Carter's Rest in Jedburgh. And there's the opening times. 12 till 4. And then 5 till 7. See a little bit more of it there. I'll take you over and show you it. I'll say we're here for a little while longer, and we're actually preparing for this big storm that's going to be coming in called Umberto and Imelda, yeah. There's quite a lot of it left, isn't there, that Abbey?
Yeah.
But we're staying at the Bairnkine, and I've got to say, lovely site, isn't it?
Yes.
Really nice. And we haven't met Matt, but we met Lucy, and she's very friendly and very helpful. Very friendly indeed. There's some, very lovely buildings around here. That's the Sheriff's Courthouse, and the entrance to Jedburgh Jail. Should we go in and have a look? Newgate 1755, and this was 1720. Procurator Fiscal and the Sheriff. Wow. You can get a slightly better view of the Abbey from here. Yeah, we'll have a little walk up here and see what's going on up here. I'm going to have a walk up here, babe, just want to see where this jail was. Oh, this is the police entrance. Literally a jail. It's a proper jail, it's the police station. We're in the police courtyard. Now, we drove through here yesterday, didn't we? The thing we noticed was it kind of goes all over the place. Up that way is the jail, but we can go and have a drive up to that because it's quite a way up that road there. But then you've got all these wonderful little town. There's a few bits we need in the Boots, the chemist, etc. So let's have a look. I'm going to pop in the Sue Rider shop and we'll be back in a minute. So you got the jail up here. We're roughly there now. And that's the town hall we just looked at. Mary Queen of Scots house. Franciscan Friary. And the last survivor of the Jed Forest, over 500-year-old Capon tree. Now we drove past that on the way here.
That's like mine looking back at me. I was joking.
Looks like my kind of t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm little Ed's though. Ed's plaster.
There you go, a post office just in there is that Costco, is it? Or Morrison's? Morrison's. Yeah, we don't actually need shopping because yesterday we went to Horwick, is it? Which was a lovely drive, and we went to Sainsbury's there. And good day.
Oh, Just missed out on a time.
I thought it was one short then.
Especially 12 o'clock. Supposed to do another and then strike it out.
Perhaps the batteries are flat. Michelle's little cake shop. Hey, you got a really nice little high street and stuff around here. But Lorna needs... Yeah, it is. That's what I liked about it yesterday. When we drove through here yesterday, it was really quiet, wasn't it? But yeah, Horwick has got everything you need locally. It's about 14 miles from it.
Yeah.
Cool. While Lorna's in there, we'll have a look, see what we can see here. The Thistle and Tweed. Looks like it. Simply Scottish Coffee House. Yeah. And if you look up that way, you're probably too far up, but we'll take the car out there for that bit. But right at the top of there is the museum and the jail. Which looks a very impressive building. Cool. Yeah, we're going to enjoy this stay here, but we are in for, let the traffic go past, we are in for days and days and days of rain, so we thought we'd better make the most and get out as quick as we possibly could to come and get some much needed out time. Hey. It's nice though, very nice. Lots of places to eat and stuff. The obligatory barbers. Yeah. Certainly make the most for the parking here, don't they? Allowing you to park. 45 minutes here. All at Jedburgh chocolate house. I keep saying Jedburgh, but I don't know if it's Bruh or Burr.
Jedburgh.
Yeah, just pronounced.
Edinburgh.
Oh,
Don't do the same.
another one. Yeah. Did you get what you wanted?
Same. Fucked up.
Well, what we got here? Is this a charity shop? No. Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? All that old typewriter, look.
Nothing.
The vintage.
It's an antique shop.
It's an antique shop, yeah, hold on. Handcrafted by Ali.
Thank you.
That's all right. I've got a sneaky feeling Wednesday might be a day when some of the shops shut. Oh no, shop for electrical work. Oh, here comes the rain again. These ones. £120. Oh, that fish.
Yeah, they are possible.
That's a big fish. Last Sunday in October, wheelchair and hand cycle road race. Oh, you've got a bank here. Let's go and have a look at some of these buildings around here, bud. Because it's the buildings more than anything I'm interested in. Jedburgh Co-op. Oh, something's burning, isn't it? Oh, blimey. Something's on fire. Oh. What is that? It's very strong. But we will be returning to Horwick, won't we? I was just saying, it's got everything there, and it looks a really nice picturesque place as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then we came back on this mad road. And the sat-nav brought us all round this single track road for about 10 miles, didn't it?
Yeah.
Fortunately, we were in the car because we did meet a couple of cars. But oh, this is the Franciscan place, the Franciscan Friary, babe. This is where it would have stood. Greyfriars Garden. But the Jedburgh Friary didn't survive the Reformation, and its whereabouts weren't confirmed until 1982. Well, so this is where it would have stood. And a bit of an artist's impression of how it would have looked. Oh yeah, you can see a little. Covered 12.5 acres, so I suppose it must have gone right up through there and everything. A lovely little place. Wonder what it took to 1982 to discover it then. Like what was here before, sort of thing, you know? I can't imagine it was just a barren bit of land. Land being as sought after as it is.
You've got the stone wall, was obviously walled.
Yes.
And the crosses in the flagstones down there.
If it took 12.5 acres, would have been pretty big, wouldn't it? Yeah. There's a lot of wasps around at the moment, isn't there? They're into their dying phase. That was a good little find, accidentally. Right, let's carry on this little walkabout and we'll bring it back. Got a British Legion shop down there. Not British Legion shop, British Legion. If you're anything like us, we do love a hardware shop, don't we? So let's go in. Take a look. Some nice stuff in there, but my god, that was expensive. I was looking at the prices of some of them, like little spray bottles of different polishes and things like that.
I want £2.99 each for an individual bottle of gas.
Well, the thing I looked at, they had a little set of 10 little tent pegs, pretty rubbish ones, and they were a tenner. It's like, yeah, really? I don't think so. Oh, right. I think to go and see the jail bit, we should get the car.
Yeah.
So we're going to head back to the car. We have Chancellor with us then, because he's been in the car for half hour or so on his own. So we're going to head back to the car, and then we're going to drive up and have a quick look at the jail and stuff. Because that looks really interesting. So we'll see you up there. Lorna's not coming with us, I expect. She's her knees hurting a little bit. So this is the Jedburgh Castle Jail. It's free admission. This place. Please donate. So I'll drop a couple of quid in. On this site in the 12th century stood a major royal castle founded by King David I. Scots and the English armies fought over it constantly. In 1409, Albany, Regent of Scotland, ordered its demolition so that the English could not hold it. In 1823, a Howard Reform prison was built on the site. Also near here was the town head port or gate. Ports were a key feature of medieval towns, which helped to defend the burgh in times of danger. Jedburgh had 4 ports, which controlled the flow of people and goods in and out of the royal burgh. Wow, it's impressive looking. So this is the reform prison. not for reform voters, of which I would probably be one if I was truthful. No, this is... So it was rebuilt after its demolition. Wow, what view over there. That's some stunning views we're going to show you from the campsite walks. Wow. These gates. Oh, that'd keep the world out, wouldn't it? Hey? Some child prisoners or what they were. Oh, 6 stripes, Vanlife and turnips. I have 14 days in prison for theft of potatoes. Oh, I see. If someone was homeless but fit for work in the 1850s, do you think that the local parish would give them some money to help them get by? They would be treated as a vagrant and put in prison. They would be put on a list of unemployed people and helped people to find a home. They would be treated as a vagrant and put in a harsh prison called the Bridewell. At the time, people did not understand that there was a difference between an idle beggar and an unemployed person actively seeking work. What do you think was the minimum age for being in prison in the 1850s? Well, bear in mind, my nan was born 40 years after this. A newborn baby, 3 years old or 16 years old, God, say it's got to be 3 years old, isn't it? Mothers were in prison could keep the babies with them up to 12 months. Children of any age, some as young as 8, have been recorded to be imprisoned. When Jedburgh Jail was built, do you think most prisoners thought it was a hard and frightening place to be sent? At the time, prison was not thought of so much as a punishment in itself, more as a place to wait until other sentences such as banishment were carried out, etc. Wow. Welcome to the Bridewell House of Correction. And until 1830 it was run separately from the rest of the jail, and it was built to hold vagrants and petty criminals. Oh my God. I'm hoping the light's good on this camera enough to be able to see. This is a mort safe, and it was placed over coffins to deter body snatchers. Grave robbing had occurred throughout history. However, in the 18th century, Edinburgh developed into the leading centre for medieval teaching, and the demand for bodies to dissect and study vastly outstripped legitimate supply. I say this is just the petty criminals, but still signing there about vagrants and stuff. Prison reform. I'm sorry it's a bit hard to see in some of them, but it's a leg iron, and that's the handcuffs. 1848. Look at that padlock. And the Bridewell prison we've just come out of. Got to go back to my cell now. My guess is that's going to be 1 o'clock. What a beautiful graveyard. I think this is where the females were housed. And debtors' prison, this bit. Very similar cells, aren't they? Some of the people that were in here. So 30 days of theft of potatoes. The male debtors. There used to be a wall that went right down this middle, keeping the females on one side and the males on another side, but it was removed in 1882 when they removed, basically going to prison for a debt. It's a fascinating place. And there's boards everywhere to tell you all about this. Absolutely fascinating. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was super cool. And those good cannons, wasn't it? I think there's possibly lights up overnight and stuff. Yeah, it's really good. So, I think that's us for today, and we're going to go back before the rain comes and gets us. But if we see anything else, we'll certainly show you. I want to show you around the campsite, and there's some amazing walks on that campsite that we'll be going on. Lorna's been on one and shows you the start of one and stuff. So yeah, having really, really good. So, got from us here in Jedburgh. In the dry for the moment. We'll see you a bit later on or tomorrow.
Can still take flight, although you're earthbound.